It's Hannah, and I've got a story for you. But before I hop into that story, let me just say Happy Memorial Day to everyone, and thank you so much to everyone who serves our country and who has lost their lives. I am just so thankful for everyone who has served, who are serving now, just everything. So thank you so much, and I hope that everyone is having a great Memorial Day. Now, let's hop into the story. This happened 2 days ago, so on Saturday this happened. Basically on Saturday, I had a party to go to, and my friend was going to come pick me up. We were going to go have dinner beforehand, and then we were going to go to the party, just so that way we had a chance to hang out, because she's normally working and stuff, so we can't always hang out. So we're like, oh, now's a good time for us to go hang out. We'll go have dinner at Chick-fil-a, and then we will go to the party right after. No biggie, you know, it's gonna be fun, have a good old time. Everything was going all good, you know. She comes, picks me up, we go to Walmart really quick, and then we go to Chick-fil-A, which is like right by Walmart. And we go in there, we sit down, we have a meal, have a jolly good old time. Yeah, so basically we go in there, eat, and everything's all good. Then we went to walk out, and as we walked out, oh, this has really nothing to do with the funny part of the story, or the crazy part of the story, but it's still really funny to me, so I'm gonna include it anyway because I have a Snapchat of it. Basically, we were going out the door, or about to go out the door, and she wanted a refill on her drink. I'm with my friend Lexi, by the way. She said that I could include her name in these Snapchat videos of us. And I got Lexi's permission to tell the story and to include her name and all that jazz. So we went to go get a refill, and she's like, "Can I get some Diet Lemonade, please? Please?"
Just asked for a refill, please, and then she said, please, again. Can I get a refill, please? Please.
She said it twice. Anyway, I just thought I'd include that because it was really funny. Then we went to go walk out the door, and we were about to get in our car. She's searching through her purse, and she's like, "Oh, I can't find my keys, hold on." And I'm thinking either she's joking, one, or number two, she just can't find them because they're in her purse. I know that happens to my mom all the time. Like, she knows they're in there because she can hear them. She just can't find where they are in the purse. So that's kind of what I thought. So I just laughed it off thinking, oh, this is funny, you know. It'll be 5 minutes, we'll find it. No, she dumps out her whole purse. Her keys are not in there. But we remembered when she got out of the car that she grabbed her keys because it was funny. And she was like, oh, I should probably grab those because she didn't even take them out of the ignition before she got out. She's like, oh yeah, I should probably get those. So I saw her grab them and I saw her carry them inside. So we both knew that we had the keys, or that she had the keys to the car. So we're like, okay, well maybe she stuck them in her pocket. She couldn't remember if she stuck them in her pocket or in her purse. So she's like, she checked her pockets too. And we're like, okay, maybe they just fell out of your pockets at the booth that we were sitting in. So we went and we sat in the booth and started like looking all around in the seat and all that. They are nowhere to be found. Nowhere. So we're like, okay, well, we just threw stuff away in the trash can, so maybe it was on the tray that she was eating off of. Maybe it's on there, and then when she dumped it, it was in there. So we went and we just kind of like looked at the top, but it wasn't all the way full, so if it fell, it was probably at the bottom. So we felt really bad, but we had to ask an employee if we could look in the trash can, or if they could look in the trash can, and so they did, and they searched through it, and they weren't in there. And we're like, where else would they be? Because I'm the only one that went to the bathroom. She never got up to go to the bathroom. The only thing is she went, got her food, and came and sat down. And she had her keys. We just didn't know where they were at. So we're like, they had to fall out somewhere. We checked everywhere looking through this thing. And we even asked them, well, are there any keys like turned in back there? The keys were not there. So we're like freaking out. Like, oh my gosh, we are stranded at Chick-fil-A. Well, she's freaking out. I'm laughing my butt off. I have videos of this. I'm going to insert a little video here to where she's even checking under this little menu thing on the table where her keys cannot fit under.
Just making sure.
Anyway, I'm laughing it off. I'm trying to make light of the situation because I know if it was me, I'd be really stressed out and freaking out. So I'm like, I'm going to make light of the situation. Let's just laugh it off. These things happen. We'll find the keys. It's not going to be a big deal. And worst comes to worst, we'll just call somebody and they'll bring you some extra keys, or either my dad can come pick us up because he's like 3 minutes down the road. So it's not a huge deal, but we're still stranded at Chick-fil-A and we're like, okay, where are her keys? So I'm dying. Like, I am laying in the booth that we were sitting in, crying, laughing so hard. Well, not actually crying, but like tearing up laughing so hard because it was just so funny to me. I'm like, there's a reason for it. You never know. If we would have left 5 minutes earlier, maybe we would have gotten in a wreck or something. There's always a reason for these things, whatever it may be. There's a reason for it. You know, we get to have good old bonding time. It's going to be okay. Like, I just like to make light of these situations. Here's where the interesting part comes. Well, first off, she calls her stepdad and tells him to bring her keys because we could not find them and we searched everywhere. Well, as he was on the way, like 5 minutes before he got there, she decided to go up and ask a different employee, just in case someone else overheard about any keys, if they knew anything about any keys being turned in. And so she went up and she was like, hey, has anyone ever said anything about any keys being missing or turned in any keys in the last little bit? And he looks at her and he goes,
yeah, some mom said that her kid threw away car keys earlier.
and we both just kind of look at him like, are you joking or are you serious? Because he said it with like a really blank face. He has no expression, like just completely blank. Like, we couldn't tell if he's joking, being sarcastic, or if he's serious about this. So we're like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah, I'm serious. She said that she threw them away right in that trash can. Or that her son threw them away right in that trash can. And we're like, well, can we look for them? And he just kind of like stands there. And like, he wasn't even going to offer to look for them. But first of all, our problem is, if someone tells you that their kid throws away the keys, first off, the parent should have got the keys. But if they could not get the keys, the employee who works there, if they hear anything about keys, they need to go in that trash can and get them out, because certainly somebody is going to come looking for some keys. That's not just something that's like, oh, it's just a quarter. It's not a big deal if it gets thrown away. No, it's somebody's car keys. Certainly somebody is going to come look for them. So if you hear a customer come say that her kid threw away the keys, she isn't going to get them, you need to go get them, clean them off, put them in the back in case somebody comes. But he was not going to do that. No, no, no. It took everything in us just to get him to come and search in the trash for us because we couldn't do it. Well, he searches through it. He searches through one a little better than the other. So we're like, okay, they're not in there. And we're like, well, could she have possibly pointed at this trash can? We felt bad, but he didn't find them in the other one. So we're like, well, we need car keys, so we got to look. And although her stepdad was on the way with other keys, we'd still like to know where these keys are, especially since we know some kid threw them away and the mom nor the employee got the keys. So we're like, okay, search in this trash can, please. And so he did. I'm like, all right, thank you. But this other trash can, he did not check in good. The first trash can, there was like 2 in a thing. And he checked the one on the left side really good, but the one on the right side, he just barely kind of got in. So her stepdad came inside, and basically was figuring out what was going on, and we updated him on everything that happened. And he's like, well, can I go search a trash can? And basically he went in there and he found the keys in this trash can where the guy barely looked in. So we were stranded at Chick-fil-A for an hour. We were an hour late to the party that we were supposed to go to. And well, Lexi was quite stressed out, but I was laughing my butt off the entire time. Although I totally understand where she was coming from, because if it was me, I probably would have been crying and freaking out. But considering it was her that it was happening to, I was able to make light of the situation. So I have some clips of this all happening because me, of course, being a YouTuber, I'm like, oh, I need to film this. This is funny. So I filmed it, and I'm going to insert the clips at the end of this video of her getting all ticked off and me laughing, because I think it's really funny and I hope you guys enjoy it. And basically, we were stranded at Chick-fil-A for over an hour late to a party that we were supposed to be to. And, well, yeah, but it all worked out in the end. But basically, I want to make this video as a point is, don't let your kids throw away car keys. We don't know how the kid even got the keys. We don't know if he stole them out of her pocket or if they fell out of her pocket while she was ordering, because she didn't set them down anywhere. And second off, if your kid does throw them away by accident, get them or make an employee go get them. And even if you're the employee and the mom isn't going to get them or whoever isn't going to go get the keys, you need to go get the keys because certainly a customer is going to come search for them. But anyway, we talked to the manager. The manager was super nice, so sweet, excellent girl. She was super duper nice. She handled it very, very well. She was very understanding of why we were irritated. She understood. She agreed with us on everything. And she sincerely agreed to. It wasn't just like oh, the customer's always right kind of thing. Like, we handled it very nicely and all that. So the manager was awesome. And basically, yeah, we were stranded at Chick-fil-A for an hour the other day. and it was quite the interesting evening. I had a good time though. I enjoyed laughing my butt off the entire time. So, laughed it off, and now it's a funny story to tell. So, basically, a kid stole Lexi's keys and threw them in the trash can. Just a little boy threw them in the trash can. Okay, well, I hope that story was interesting to you guys. I just kind of wanted to share it. It's not the funniest of stories, but the Snapchats are really funny. So, like I said, I'm going to include those at the end of this video. And anyway, I hope you guys liked it. Be sure to subscribe for more videos. I make all kinds of videos. And if you have any requests, be sure to leave them in the comment section below because I like doing what you guys want. And I love you guys so, so much. And I will be sure to like this video, subscribe, share it with the world. Leave a nice little comment in the comment section below. I love you guys and have a blessed day. Bye.
Lexi loses her keys, but we're okay because we got Chick-fil-a lemonade. A stupid kid threw my keys in the trash can. And his mom didn't even get them, and neither did the employee. Part 2. Guess who's mad? I know it's not Hannah. It's gotta be me. She's ticked. Someone's ticked.